You know, I can't help but find it ironic that they had a tough time finding people to play Oompa Loompas due to a shortage of little people. Yep, a shortage of little people. Hey folks, welcome to This Week in History, brought to you by, as always, our sponsors, Steve Stevens, Clayton Jaimez, the Hayes family, Patrick Freeman, and Mark Penn-Griffin. We appreciate the support from you guys, and we appreciate the support from all of you through liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. But if you want to do more, you can always check out our Patreon. There's a link down in the description below. Anywho, let's get to it. On June 26th in 1794, French forces won a hard-fought victory over the First Coalition at the Battle of Fleurus. This battle was important because it pretty much fractured the First Coalition and marked the first successful military use of aircraft, with the French using a balloon for reconnaissance. It supposedly didn't really do a whole lot to help them, but they still used it. On June 27th of 1556, 11 men and 2 women, one of which was pregnant, were burned at the stake on a single fire in front of a crowd of nearly 20,000 people for being Protestant near London. It happened near London, not because they were Protestant near, like, you know what I mean. They became known as the Stratford Martyrs. On June 28th of 1776, Thomas Hickey was hanged for mutiny and sedition after supposedly using counterfeit currency and being part of a plot to assassinate George Washington. And I say supposedly because we're not 100% sure. Well, we're sure on the counterfeit money thing, but we're not sure on the whole plot to assassinate Washington thing. On June 29th of 1620, the English crown banned the growing of tobacco in England, which essentially gave the Virginia Company a monopoly on tobacco production. In exchange for this, they agreed to pay a tax of 1 shilling per pound. On June 30th in 1794, Fort Recovery survived an attack from a force of the Northwestern Confederation, which was a confederation of native tribes, and some help from British troops. Several different tribes within the Confederation tried different tactics with varying levels of success, but fell back after disagreement over these tactics. And they also suspected each other of attacking each other from behind. In truth, some of the natives from the fort had actually snuck out and got behind them, but they didn't need to know that. On July 1st, 1782, 4 ships full of American privateers, those are pirates who were commissioned by governments to be pirates, raided the British settlement of Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. They burned several buildings and looted the town, but they left pretty much everyone alive. On July 2nd, in 1816, the French frigate Medusa struck the bank of Arguin, and 151 people on board had to be evacuated onto an improvised raft. And yeah, it just kind of got worse from there. If you want to know more about this, we did a whole video about it. And it looks like that's just going to about do it for this week, but we'll see you back here next week. Same squirrel time, same squirrel channel. Be happy, be healthy, and y'all come back now, you hear?